dokies, for those of you watching on the replay, hello, my name is Jamie and this is Hot Dog Crochet. It takes a little bit to kind of get my lives going. Because it takes a little bit for people to see that I'm live and that we're getting going, and I wanted to start a few minutes early so that when the notification will hopefully go out before 5 o'clock, so people will be able to see that I'm live and I'm talking to y'all. I hope y'all are having a very, very good week. I am very happy to announce that we hit 200 subscribers this week, and that's just way cool. So as a thank you to all of my subscribers, I have decided that I'm going to do a giveaway on this Saturday, August 16th, sorry, August 16th, during my 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time live. That's one of my normal lives, is Saturdays at 1. During that live, I will be giving away 2 prizes. I'm not going to tell you exactly what they are, but I'll tell you a little bit about them. The first one is a physical prize. It will be something that I handcrafted, and that will be only open to folks that are within the United States. The second giveaway is open worldwide, and that one is a pattern. I will be giving away a pattern to one of my lovely subscribers, and again, that one is open worldwide because it is going to be a download pattern. Yeah, well, a pattern, yeah, pattern download. I hope you all are doing well. It's a pretty good day today. You know, that's a very good question. I do not know. So what you're going to have to do is Google what time is it in Denver, because that's Mountain Standard Time within the United States. Right now, in the, where I'm at, it is 4:58 Thursday afternoon. Now, if you want to win something on my live, what you need to do is be subscribed to my channel. You also have to be actually on my live on Saturday, commenting, because we will be choosing the winner from the comments. And again, that live is scheduled Saturday, August 16th, which is this Saturday. Cool. So Saturday, August 16th at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Just so that folks that are new here kind of know a little bit about my channel, I like to knit and crochet. I have a crochet business called Hot Dog Crochet, and I like to crochet clothing as well as, let me get this up here, plushies. So that's, oh, I am streaming from Wyoming in the United States. Hello and welcome, everybody. Again, my name is Jamie, and I like to knit and crochet. Thank you so much. Yes. Hello. And like I said, if you would like to participate in the giveaway, you need to be subscribed to my channel, because on Saturday, that live is going to be a subscriber only live. So that I can give back to the people that helped me get to 200. Nice to meet you too. So while we're talking, I am just doing a large mitered granny square. And just so everybody knows, I'm not going to be doing shout outs, because I really don't know everybody. And I also want to protect my subscribers. Please don't put your ages in the chat. No, I do not have a WhatsApp number. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I am working on this panel to try and help deflect sun this weekend. It's supposed to be pretty sunny. Nope. Thank you, but no. I do not know you, so what type of favor are you asking for? Oh, I don't know. I'm not a car person. What's your favorite car? I am working on a mitered granny square panel that I'm going to hang up at my booth this weekend to try and kind of help deflect some of the sun. Hello, and welcome to the chat. Oh, I started this last night. Yes, I will. I'm doing the giveaway on Saturday. There'll be two different things that I'm giving away. Nope, I don't have any children. The giveaway is on Saturday at 1 p.m. During my Saturday live. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I am going, for my US followers, I will be giving away a handcrafted plushie, and for my overseas followers, I am giving away a pattern. Yeah. So I tend to almost always use yarn over versus yarn under. I'm doing well. How are you doing? And welcome to the chat. However, when you're doing like the typical small amigurumi, oftentimes you'll do the yarn under method to use less yarn. I like doing the yarn over method because it gives me a lot more even stitches, but both are very valid, and you could use either for whatever you would like. Good deal. Hello. Welcome to the chat. I hope you're doing well. Oh, good deal. Thank you. I hope that you have a good rest of your week. The message to the world is we just need to be kinder to each other. I am crocheting a mitered granny square. Well, thank you very much. And, you know, right back at you, hon. You as well. Thank you so very much. Hello, everyone who's new, and welcome to the chat. Oh, I'm in my 40s. Oh, thank you so very much. And you have a great rest of your day. I am from Wyoming in the United States. Yeah, they do that a lot, especially when I'm not looking. Yes, and my mother so graciously did the eyes. And instead of doing embroidered eyes, let me see if I can grab it. Just one sec. There we go. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, let's see here. There we go. So Mom put beads on as his eyes, and they kind of sparkle, and I thought that was pretty cool. So yes, the snake is done. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Yeah. Because we were just trying to think of different things that we could do. You know, that would be interesting to do that. But I am a very small business in the wide world, and that's just not on the table right now. Let's put it that way. But thank you for your suggestion. Welcome to everyone who's new. If you'd like information about the live, I'm going to talk about doing the live giveaway. I'll talk about that right now. I am doing a live giveaway on Saturday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and there will be two things given away. One is a handcrafted plushie that I've created, and the second one will be a pattern. If you would like to be a part of that giveaway so that you could possibly win, I need you to be subscribed to my channel, and then I need you to be on Saturday's live communicating in the comments, because we will be choosing the winners from the comments. Other than that, if you like crochet and knitting, please think about giving me a like and a follow or a subscribe. and welcome to my little slice of the internet. I hope you all are having a very good day. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I'm doing well. Glad to hear that you're having a good day. Yeah. So I'm making this mitered granny square because I really want to kind of diffuse the light a little bit in our tent over on our market day on Sunday. Well, thank you very much. I always like meeting new friends. So Sundays in August, I have markets. And then I am going to end up having 3 markets in October, which was not what I was counting on, but that's okay. I'm still learning, and you know, I'm glad to be able to get out there and meet people and show them what I do. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm trying, because practice makes better. It doesn't make perfect. Okay. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Well, thank you. I've been crocheting for a little over 35 years, and I've been knitting for about 5 years now. And I'm sure that there is something that you do that you are way better at than me. It's easy to move faster on a pattern that I have memorized versus something that I have to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, this is a granny square. Even though it's a mitered square, granny square, it's something that I've done a lot of. Welcome to all the new folks. Some people do ask, but I do, even if they buy the yarn, which does help make it less expensive, I still charge for my time. Welcome everybody who's new. Thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. Yeah. Well, you don't know what you don't know sometimes. And when they ask, it gives me a chance to explain why things cost so much rather than, it just helps to give them more information. Hello, Easy. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Good deal. I'm glad you're doing good today. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if nothing else, I am very glad that you're here today. And it is always a blessing to get to talk to you. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm so sorry. That is so rough when something like that happens. I'm sorry. Today I am using something that was gifted to me, and it's called Sundance Montage. It is 100% polyester, but it does the way that it's wound. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to our chat. Oh, I'm so sorry. But anyways, this yarn is more like spun like a woolen yarn. So I'm working on making a granny square. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the chat. I hope you all are having a good day. Well, I'm sorry that people are bullying you. If I could wave a magic wand and fix that, I would. Because that's rough. Good. I'm glad that you're having a good day. Welcome to all the new folks. I will be doing a subscriber giveaway. I am using a 6mm hook today. That's not what the yarn calls for, but that's just what I felt like using. My subscriber giveaway will be on Saturday, August 16th, which is this Saturday at 1 p.m. I will be giving away one physical prize, which will be a handcrafted plushie that I made. And then the other one will be a pattern. The plushie is only for my US folks that follow me. And then the pattern is open worldwide. Hello. I started this project last night and probably worked on it for maybe about 2 hours. I spent more time untangling yarn than really crocheting, but that happens sometimes. Well, maybe instead of trying to grab his attention, maybe what you need to do is outshine him. Be the person that you want to be in all your glory. And if that person does not see you, well, they probably were not worth your attention anyways. Because maybe they're worth somebody else's attention. Sorry, hun, I'm not doing shout outs. Anyways, if you do want to win, you'll have to be present on Saturday's live, and you will have to be commenting in the during the live, because we will be choosing our winners from the comment section. Again, thank you everybody that has joined our little friendship and has liked and subscribed. I really like having all you guys as my friends. Yes, really. Yes, outshine whoever the heck thinks they're better than you, because they're not. I have been crocheting. My great-grandmother taught me when I was 5, and I'm in my 40s. So I've been crocheting more than 35 years. Oh, cool. That's awesome. How's it going? And welcome to the chat. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you something, that practice, it makes better. It does not make perfect, but it does make better. In crochet and knitting, there's two things that are really important: your tension and then also muscle memory. Now, tension is just something that you'll pick up over time as you make your stitches and keep practicing. And as you practice, that muscle memory is going to get built up actually in your hands and your muscles. Just like if you're a runner and you practice running, you get better at running. Same thing happens when you're doing knitting and crocheting. I don't think it is impossible. I think you just need to know what makes you shine and highlight that. As well as being yourself online, being honest, and not trying to be someone that you're not. Yeah. Yeah, muscle memory takes a while to build up, but it's why I can sometimes crochet without really looking, and I don't have to think about certain things. Thank you very much. I hope that you have a good day as well. Goodbye. But thank you for stopping by. Yes, I have. So this is a sock yarn. I paired it with another one to make socks for my mom last year, I think. So yes, I have used sock yarn. I just don't like to crochet with it.
Yeah. No, it was really fast. They had me scheduled for 2 hours for the MRI and then
yes, go big and keep trying, because
that's right. Yeah.
Video editing is hard. Or at least for me, it's hard. And like I say, practice makes better.
Because orthopedic group, they moved up there into the top of the doctor's building. so they like their stuff done right there at the hospital, so it's in the record.
Sorry, I'm not doing shout outs, but thank you for stopping by and participating in our chat.
That's kind of a little bit wider. But oh, this is interesting. But it's just totally different. Went really fast, and it kind of amazed me. Make sure that you don't have any metal on, but then there's appliance stuff all over your.
Well, thank you.
So it positions it and holds it the way they want it to be.
This one is crocheting. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Go right on ahead, Easy.
Yeah.
No, I am from the United States.
Yeah, hold still and the sooner I can get out anyplace, that always makes me happy.
Go ahead and ask your question, hon.
Well, yesterday was kind of interesting.
Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat.
This is what we use. This is how we do it. I said, there's been a lot of changes, Shelley. And then she told me that she needed another pen and I didn't have everything, all the.
No, I'm not married.
In the box, and it's like most of Shelley, not Shelley, not Shelley.
Oh, you could try a market bag with it.
Well.
Or a plant hanger.
I know. There's been a lot going on.
I do both. I knit and I crochet. I just get more dopamine from crochet because it works up faster. So you can finish a project faster most of the time.
I said, but things have changed. But then she said she threw away her room.
Go right ahead and ask, as long as it's PG.
I bought most of those.
Hello, and welcome to the chat.
I just.
Yes, you could do that as well.
Dress it because it's like, this is how we're doing it. And Betty and I, we both, this is the way we do it. Because Betty and I do, almost the vast majority of them.
Hello.
So, I said, I know things have changed.
How are you doing?
That's life. Things change in life too. And we adapt and go on.
Basket would be a good idea.
No, yeah, I get it, because it's like you say, it's just, she's kind of brisk, but that's okay, but
Yes, I do plushies, which are like larger amigurumi, and they're made out of a thicker yarn. I don't do that really small stuff made out of like a 4-weight yarn. I'm in my 40s.
As far as the service itself, it went very, very well. I did not realize, I read in the obituary, she wanted to have ashes left here.
Make sure you all are hydrating and taking your meds and your vitamins and eating.
Ashes were going to go to Kentucky, buried. Well, she's at her ash at the
Hello.
It's got a vault there that goes back to the church. It was all glass and stuff, and I looked, I thought, well, I didn't realize that was for people's ashes.
Well, Easy, my email is in the drop-down box, and you can always send me a message. And I will do my best to respond as quickly as I can.
Well, no, I spoke to the pastor here, and Shelley had talked to him, and
Hello, how are you doing?
And so I thought, well,
welcome to the chat. Yes.
Unless they want us to go, I kind of asked the family if they want us to go, but we've already done it in the church. Usually they
hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat.
And I didn't ask on that one because I thought, well, I didn't really quite realize that was part of that.
I do, strangely enough.
I try to be clear, try to know everything that's going on, but yeah. And that's what Betty and I.
Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Glad to see you. I hope you all are having a good day. I've been crocheting a long time, and this is just a simple mitered granny square, so I don't have to think about it so much.
So we can pass it to each other. That's not And so I thought it went really well. The family was so happy.
Oops. Thank you.
So many compliments. There
Thank
was
you.
just a lot of praise for the service. So, and we did put in one of their styles. Yeah. Oh.
Thank you to everyone who has joined us. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you're
We
new.
didn't have it there. We had it right before the prayer. But yeah. Oh no, I guess.
Well, I'm glad you're crocheting. Keep it up. Yes, I make market bags, and I do not remember who the person is that where I originally got the pattern from. But you can search up market bags on YouTube, and they'll pop up, and they're all basically very similar.
I had the whole thing. I just didn't.
I'm not doing shout outs.
And the pins in there. But I had the bobby pins. Oh, okay.
Thank you very much. I'm sure working on it.
Inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I choose not to. I do not do shout outs.
I finally figured out how to, when I need to change, like the name or what is it, he or she, change that particular word. I can edit that now in my computer. My daughter helped me get that all set up. So,
I'm trying, yeah.
1956, the same year I was born. Yes, it was easy because I turn 69 next month.
I wouldn't necessarily use acrylic per se, because it's going to stretch a little bit more. And with your bags, you want them to be a little bit more sturdy. No problem. So a shout out is when you say somebody's name or their channel name on a live. I am making a mitered granny square.
No, and yeah, I get it. 100% get it. I just wanted to let you know I am able to do that, and I'm keeping one I'll get a copy put in the box.
No problem.
I got my hands on one. I leave it right next to my printer, so I have it. And I got the doctor, and then I got the nurses. And the CNA one.
Thank you. That's the point of having this channel, is to be kind to each other. I have not. I'm gonna be honest, I have a huge yarn stash that I and my mother are working to use up. Thank you. Thank you. You all are so kind. Thank you very much. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat.
Oh, okay.
Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Glad to see you again.
Okay.
So how long does one of these make? It depends on how big you want to make it. I'm doing well. Yes, I see that you're back, and I'm glad that you're back. Thank you all to everyone who has liked and subscribed. If you're wondering about the subscriber giveaway, it'll be on Saturday.
As I said,
it depends on the project, but probably one of my favorite yarns would be the Karen cotton cakes. Thank you. The giveaway will be on August 16th during my 1 p.m. live.
Oh yeah. No, I get it.
Sorry, that name doesn't make sense, or I don't know that name. Sorry. We're on Thursday right now. Oh, that's cool. That'll be pretty.
Oh, good, yeah. When are we gonna be having our,
Um,
board meet?
cook.
Oh,
Mom and I take turns at cooking.
oh, Denise, okay.
Okay, so I'm giving away 2 prizes in the giveaway. The first one will be a handcrafted plushie. Thank you, but no, I am American. Actually, I'm from the United States. I shouldn't say American.
Well, oh, yeah.
But the giveaway, like I said, is
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
it is 5:36 p.m. Thursday evening.
Oh, I thought it did.
For us.
It really did. And,
Oh, that's cool.
her sister,
I used to really like Pop-Tarts, but not so much anymore.
one of Doc, Reverend
Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up. Thank you for telling me, Cray.
We're so curious.
Okay, so I'm doing 2 giveaways. The first one is going to be a handcrafted plushie for my US subscribers, and then the second one will be a pattern worldwide for anybody worldwide. Hello, how are you doing?
It was a very nice family.
Welcome to the chat. Yes, I am in the United States. I am crocheting a mitered granny square panel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I was going to say, and then we also gave him credit verbally. This written by, like we do with the Nightingale. So I thought we need to make sure we do
Yes.
we don't want to be getting ourselves in a world of hurts. Okay.
Thank you. Emo's Missouri, right? Yes.
Yeah.
I got it right for once.
Who's going to take care of that?
Me too. In fact, I have it right here. So my friend Anthony, this weekend, we did a trade and I gave him an axolotl and he gave me a purple dragon head. Thank you.
We nurses, we always, it's just where we think, it's like, well, who's going to take care of him?
Yes.
Just leave him.
And he does resin stuff. He's making me a resin dachshund. And I'm so excited for that. It's going to be a purple resin dachshund. Practice does not make perfect, but it does make better. Plus, as you practice, you build muscle memory, and that muscle memory allows your body to be able to do what you want it to do. Whether you're talking about someone who's a runner,
You just feel like,
or someone like me that does knitting and crochet, it just takes time to build that up.
only oval guards, but they don't do nothing.
Okay, so yeah, I've got 2 right here. So this is a plushy snake. My mom put the eyes on for me because we weren't too sure which eyes we wanted to use. So she used beads to make them sparkly. And then this one is another one that I made. So this is a Kuoka from an island off of Australia. And he's holding an ice cream cone.
It's just still the same shit show. But yeah.
I don't bake.
Well,
That requires, you know, measuring, and I'm more of a dump and go kind of person.
and it's like, okay.
Thank you very much.
So when there's
I do. My business website is down in the drop-down box. There's not a whole lot on it right now because most of my stuff is going to markets with me. But if there's something specific you're looking for, you're more than welcome to send me a message through my website or send me a message to my email, which is also in the drop-down box. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much.
kinds of things. I could hear Betty's response. And I thought, yeah, Betty. But I didn't want to say anything. Like, Betty, it just like was like talking to me.
Hello, how are you doing? That works.
Yeah, and she didn't. I didn't think she asked mad.
Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I hope everyone's having a good day.
Linda and Sherry.
Okay.
And I laughed. So,
Yeah, I'm not shipping outside the United States right now, but thank you for the support.
so I just, as I said, I just kind of had a feeling, but that's okay. And then I hope. And
Second one.
tell her,
Definitely the second one.
very glad, that
I would want my animals to be with me for forever. 100%. Pink is okay. It's not my favorite color. Purple is my favorite color.
Yes, I just said, I thought that, but I said, thank you for coming, because I just thought, this is where we need to start, and then we can just keep, like I've done, with Anne, it's like, finally, I just told Anne, I took her aside, and I said, Anne, I know I know where you're coming from with what you're saying, but if that's what you want to do, you need to say, and I would like.
They are pretty awesome.
The other, what was that,
Yeah.
No, that's the one.
Oh, if you close out the chat, there should be something that says, I think, more, and have a like either dot 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 or a drop or a kind of like a down down arrow, and it's in that description.
Then you can go to the poem if you want to, because usually that's what she wants is that poem, and I don't care, but I said, but that part is copyrighted, so we don't change that.
Cool, thank you.
Oh, no.
Make sure that you guys are hydrating, because you got to take care of yourself.
And that's what I told people. Is it on here? And I said, no, there's honor guards, I think, in almost every state, or probably in every state in the Union. But everybody kind of maybe things, it's similar, may not be the same. It's all an honor.
Thank you to everyone that has joined. Thank you for subscribing and liking. I am glad to talk to all my new friends.
Yes.
Neither, Dachshund. But good question. Good deal. I hope you have a great day and a good sleep and a great day tomorrow.
Yes, that's true.
You're very welcome. It is 5:44 for me. Yes, PM.
Well, one thing, there's only 2 VAs in Wyoming, Sheridan and Cheyenne. So, are we going to be going through the hay up to Jackson for somebody's funeral? So, I mean, it's just the logistics of trying to get around all the places. You don't have, it's just unrealistic. It's kind of the bottom line. Right.
I'm getting close to getting through this ball of yarn. Summer or winter?
Yes.
How about fall?
Yeah, that is true.
I think fall is probably better
They really don't
for where I live.
Rural areas. So, because, Vermont and...
Because we have construction and then we have snow and wind.
But the rest of it is, they're rural as well. So. Yeah. But anyway. Yep.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yes, yes. In fact, we used to have scheduled snow days, and now we just don't. Huh. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the chat. I don't think I have anything for you.
I know. You have. Well, yes. I actually already had it on my calendar in my computer already. So I didn't. I was trying not to. I didn't get to schedule these appointments, and the appointment that I'm going to have coming up with.
Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat.
When they set it, when Dr. Shanahan set up the surgery, their people set it up. You know, this is what we.
I hope y'all are having a good day.
Because I don't understand all this. Like, okay. So, but yes, it worked out. We got done a little bit.
I think tacos.
Meantime,
I'm doing real well. Hello.
And then I thought, oh,
It's a good day. I get to talk to all of you.
And change my clothes. I had my clothes with me, but I'll just, because there wasn't a room where we could close the door, and I had to go in the bathroom, and they were having their the after service reception.
I didn't do that
there,
right.
and I thought, oh, I don't want to be in, because it was a one-holder toilet.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
didn't want to hold it up, and I thought, oh, good, I can run home and do this and leave my white stuff at home and.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's cool that you crochet, and that's awesome that your mom is crocheting her wedding
But I knew
dress.
no matter what, once I got to the hospital, I had to take the clothes off anyway, so. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you all for being so kind and awesome in the chat.
Well, and that was part of my
No.
2 times they wanted me to be a supervisor. I tried to do both times, and both times after that, I'm not doing that again because I'm not a supervisor.
My email is in the drop-down box, in the description.
I wanted just to work. I didn't want to.
You can always send me an email.
And that supervisor.
Okay, you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
I just didn't want to be a supervisor, really. So I got out of that. But yeah, I've had a little bit of experience, and it's like, okay, everybody just stays calm, and this is the way things have changed, and this is the way it is now. And I'll probably change again. No, yeah, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So, yeah. Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Sometimes it's like, I hear you, God. I read the sign. I'm coming. I'm going down the road that you want me to go now.
For me, it is 5:50 in the evening on Thursday.
Yes.
Again, thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed.
Anyway.
And if you're interested in the subscriber giveaway, you will need to be subscribed to my channel, and you will need to join us on the live on Saturday, August 16th, which is this Saturday at 1 p.m. I'm giving away 2 different prizes. The first one is a handcrafted plushie from me, and then the second one is a pattern.
Oh, okay. Well, just let us know, the 20th, I think that's a Saturday. Joel and I, we moved some stuff here at my house, and what we're gonna be doing on the 20th, we're gonna break down that break down the old bed. I got
We're going to kind of, hello, how are you doing?
Shelby,
Thank you
downline,
very much.
and we're gonna
Welcome to the chat.
because it comes apart. I'm gonna put it out in the garage and then kind of like take it.
We're
to
pretty excited. We're going to change up how we are kind of showing my plushies this weekend. We have some new things to kind of help show them off maybe a little bit
I
better.
was thinking about that the other day. I thought, these figures have
Oh,
to
I'm
be
doing
different.
good. How are you doing?
Thank you for reminding me because I was trying to remember what I was like. Now, what did I think about the book? Thank you for reminding me. That's what I had been thinking of. Yeah. Like
Thank
just
you very
break
much.
down and yeah. 'Cause
Practice
when
does
I
not
do
make perfect, but it does
remember
make
in my
better.
house, you can move things around.
Good deal. Thank you so much. And you have a great day or evening or whatever time it is for you.
Dishwasher, dryer. I hired some guys to bring them out, so they were out of the house for a while. This will be already out of the house. I just have to put it out
Thank you very
in
much.
the garage, but- and the chairs, Jill and I can get those.
Ah,
We
okay.
got a little collar thing that once we get them out.
Thank you.
So I'll have Jill and Mike give them, say we can put it on there and then move it in the garage. And then I can call Habitat Humanity. They'll have a truckload. Those can be, well, yeah. Well, no, none of us is good.
Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I'm sorry because I don't know how to read what you wrote, but welcome.
I can sit down with her. Is everything? Okay. Oh, yeah. Or what we could do, just all get together once a week or something someplace. One house or the
Thank
other.
you.
Or
I am in Wyoming in the United States.
oh, yeah. And talk and stuff, yeah. Linda, I asked her, I said, boy, you've had a fun summer. You've been to a lot of places, seen a lot of people. She goes, oh, yes.
Hello, how are you
She
doing?
lost a tooth, and she was
I
afraid,
am crocheting a mitered square panel.
when we
Hello,
talked
how are you
about
doing?
holding
Welcome
your hand,
everybody to the
well,
chat.
then I can hold that. When I hold that up, they won't be able
Oh,
to see
okay,
that I'm
cool.
missing a tooth. She looked tired to me.
Thank you to everyone for liking and subscribing.
Yes, she still is. Was my understanding. Yes, that's why I asked her.
Good deal.
How are you doing? She goes, I'm doing good. I said, yeah, we all say that when we're not. We're all nurses. We look past that.
Sorry.
But yeah, she's such a sweetheart. And then she did stay after and visit and stuff. She likes that part too. So that's good.
Oh, thank you very much. I have been crocheting over 35 years. I learned from my great-grandmother when I was about 5 years old.
Yep.
I do sell my crochet stuff. It is, but only to the United States right now. My website is in the description box or the drop-down box.
A lot of this is part of the big plan. I think it's been.
I do have a website that I sell through.
That fast. I think it's been in place for a long time. Yeah.
Thank everyone for dropping by and talking to me. Well, thank you.
Right.
Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah.
What color are you doing your nails, or is it more than one color?
Yeah. Because that's what you would think. Oh, Betty told me today, and she was talking about frontier bees and stuff, and she goes, she was talking about some lady that had a stroke in the Indian
Oh, thank you
And
so very much.
that day they had a neurologist there and a cath lab nurse that went over and said,
Okay,
"We need this to get this lady to the hospital now. She's having a
cool.
stroke." Like, I mean, this
Hi,
lady
how are
was
you doing?
well. She
Thank you
said,
all,
"Well,
and welcome to
you
the
have to
chat.
call the fire truck to come and they paramedics assess and decide whether to call an ambulance or not." And she was really pissed about that. I thought, and I said, "Yeah, well, I don't." I said, "Well, sounds like they don't want you guys there anyway. So then
I
you
am
just
making
contact
a
them."
mitered square panel.
What?
So it's a
Well,
mitered granny
that's their
square,
problem. 'Cause that's what I told
meaning
her.
I'm only
That's what I
working
said.
on 2
They
sides
are
instead of all
shitting on
4.
all their volunteers. I said, this has been going on for a while, and I've seen this, and it's not.
Oh, that's
You
cool.
can tell where it's going. Because she said she was talking about people from the civic center. I didn't quite understand it. Must have been driving people around town, and they were getting $65 an hour per person taking these people around. I don't know who they take around.
That's okay.
That part. And
Because at least you're doing something, right?
I used to do that.
And the more practice you get, the better you get.
And I thought, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Those are, they look great. They're just not my favorite thing to crochet. One time I crocheted a bee monster. Now that was fun. But I'm not a big fan of crocheting the little bees. So good for you.
Yep. Not surprised, are we?
Okay. Well, you have a great night. And I'll see you when I see you.
This summer.
That's okay. It's a start.
It's like everybody said, let's get huge. they're growing down. I wick water them, and they're pot. It must be
I like to crochet a lot of stuff. But my favorites, of course, are my wearables, my clothes. And I have several shirts that I've knitted and several that I've crocheted. And I'm pretty proud of those. Oh, thank you so much. That'll be awesome to see.
They are. You just have to be kind to them. So, and I'm looking at one of my plants. A lady, I bought it from her for $3, and it was just all tight. All the leaves were just shortened. It was just like a little inverted cup, upside down, and pretty much all white. And I got it from her, and I've had it now for 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, almost done with this colorway.
It's opening up and it's putting on
You
flowers
too.
and
Thank you
stuff.
so much for stopping by.
Same plant. It was just like 10 leaves all in a inverted.
Probably my favorite band would be the Oak Ridge Boys. But they're country stuff, not really their gospel stuff. My favorite singer.
And I always call them my experiments. Sometimes.
That's a good question. I don't know if I have a favorite singer. Hello, how are you doing?
You could be the best person, even the best ones.
No, I have not watched Demon Hunters. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I can try and answer your question. Hello.
Yeah, that's why I keep them on wicks, but I'm amazed at some of them. Because I got like some of them are I got the hot small, I think they can go into the top of a pint mason jar or like a candy jar.
I am in my 40s.
How quickly they go through the water. You would think that because they can fill it up pretty high with water, and within usually 2 weeks, it's all gone. And the pot's in there, and there's really not any. I don't see any air leakage. Maybe there's a little bit. maybe part, but if it's that much evaporation.
Sorry, I'm not doing shout outs, but thank you for stopping by.
It'd be like almost 100% in the house instead of 25.
Okay, let me see here.
No, we're doing really good. A lot of, I repotted the early part of the summer. And
I don't see the question.
everybody's getting. if they're
Thank
not
you
already
very
doing it,
much.
I'm ready to go. So I got a lot of.
Could you repost the question so that I can answer you?
Well, I probably should go. I mean, the dogs are looking at me going, I'd like to go outside, please.
I am making a mitered granny square panel.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't live near the beach, but you're more than welcome to go to the beach.
Well, it's always good to talk to you.
Huh. I think I have a couple of doppelgangers out there.
Oh,
Thank you.
My pleasure, but also my honor. I do, because I do very strongly believe in this whole group. So, okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Thank you. Oh, okay. I'm glad that that's what works for you. Thank you. Oh, bugger. There we go. Maybe. Gonna join up my yarn real quick. Goodbye. Thank you for coming and participating in my live, and I hope you have a good night. Hello. Okie dokies. Nope, that's not close enough. Could you turn the temp down just a smidge?
I sure will.
Okay. Got kind of warm in here. Thanks, Mom. Okay, so we're on to a new colorway. So I just want to say again, thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. I am so happy to have all my friends here. You guys are awesome to talk to and talk with. Thank you. I have been crocheting since I learned when I was about 5, so I've been crocheting for over 35 years now. Okay, let's see if this will go a little bit easier now. You know, that is okay, because it does take time to get the muscle memory down and figure out how it works best for you to tension your yarn. I know that there's a lot of people that are like, this is the right way. But there's a lot of different ways to do just about anything. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Um, the tension rings, they work for some people and they don't work for others. You just, I would say you'd have to try it to know if it works for you or not. Some people swear by them, and then there's people like me that they just don't work for, but that's okay. Oh, okay. Do you mean like face masks or like the whole head face masks? Neither, but thank you for the question. Sorry, I'm not doing shout outs. Oh, okay. That's cool. Thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. I am just so blessed to have all of you as my friends and be able to talk to you. Nope. If you need to go to sleep, go ahead. Because I do my lives Thursday and then Saturday, and then I'll do random ones during the week. Oh, that's cool. A pink turtle. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Make sure that you're taking care of you, Millie. So if you need to go to sleep, please, by all means. Oh, that's cool. So what other animals have you made? Yes, crochet. That's okay. Because even if it doesn't come out quite right on the first time, it's an artistic B. Oh, cool. Hello and welcome to the chat. I hope you all are doing well. Oh, wow. That's cool. Thank you. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. That's a good idea. But thank you for coming by, and I'll see you next time. And have a good day tomorrow. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Thank you. Hello, man. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, cool. Glad you're back. Make sure we're hydrating. I started crocheting because I was 5 years old and driving my great-grandmother nuts, and she had to come up with something to keep me busy. I am crocheting a mitered granny square. So I'm only working on 2 of the outside edges of the square. See, it's growing. I'm using these yarns because they're kind of lightweight. They're a 4 weight, but they're more like a 3 weight. And I'm making a panel that I can put up to kind of diffuse some of the sunlight coming into my booth. Because sometimes that sun gets pretty bad. Thank you. Hello. it might be time then to give up the ghost for a while and get some rest. Because I bet when you come back to it after you've slept, it'll go a little bit easier. Humphreys. Oh, bye. Have a good night. I am crocheting a mitered granny square, so I'm only crocheting on 2 edges instead of all 4. This gray and black yarn dyed my hook because the hook was this like really bright red all over yesterday when I started. Sometimes they over dye yarns, and that's what happens, is that then that dye comes off on your hands and in the first 1 or 2 or 3 washes, which is why they suggest that when you wash something in the washer that it's separated from everything else, so that that dye doesn't leak onto anything else. Hello. Back again, huh? Thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. So awesome meeting new friends. I see that you're back. Thank you for coming back. Oh, well, I'm sorry that's happening to you, but you're more than welcome to hang out with us. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. No, this is a panel that I'm going to hang up at my booth to try and diffuse some of the sunshine that comes in. But it could be a blanket. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh, thank you. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. It is. But I want to block out some of those harmful rays that turn my back red, and we've got new sunscreen and all kinds of stuff, but I'm going to try and not get burnt this weekend because I do not tan, I burn. Thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. Thank you all for coming and chatting. I love talking with my new friends. I hope everyone is having a good night or a good day. If you're interested in being part of the live giveaway, you'll need to be subscribed to my channel, and then you will have to join us on Saturday, August 16th, and it'll be at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I have 2 giveaways that I am doing. I have a physical giveaway for my US subscribers, which will be a plushie that I have handcrafted, and then the other will be a pattern for all the worldwide subscribers. I do not do shout outs, but thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I'm having a good day. That depends. If you want to, go for it. Just know that that your crush has the right to say no, and that's okay. Well, thank you. Thank you. My crazy hair. I am making a mitered granny square panel. So I'm only working on 2 sides. Only once? Well, good for you. I'm teasing. I know it's hard to put yourself out there, but you never know. You might get a really good reward. Thank you for subscribing. That's okay. A paper dragon, that's cool. So like origami? You can tell me later if you come back. Thank you. You guys are such an awesome group. Okay, cool. Paper dragon, that sounds really awesome. You too. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, thank you very much. I love having new friends. Thank you very much. Purple is my favorite color, and they did not have peonies, so I went with roses. Thank you. Oh, cool. Thank you so very much. Again, I'm doing a live giveaway. Yes, they are. Thank you. On Saturday, August 16th, which is this coming Saturday. Oh, thank you very much. And the subscriber giveaway, if you're in the United States, you could win a plushie. And if you're outside of the United States, you could win a pattern. Because I'm going to give both away. Hello, hello. That's okay. Sometimes, you know, life gets in the way, and that's okay. Good. You have a good day at school tomorrow. Oh, hi. So you are, what, around 2 a.m. now? Or, well, 1:30 in the UK? Hello. Thank you so much. Welcome to the chat. Cool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thank you so much for asking your sister to subscribe. Good night, and you have a good day at school tomorrow. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Pretty much everything is knit or crochet on my channel. I do a lot more lives than videos because I don't like editing. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you so much. You know, sometimes people struggle with going live, but I love going live and talking to everybody. So I have a dachshund. He's a black and tan, and his name is Humphreys. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. And then we have a Chiweenie, which is a dachshund Chihuahua cross, and she is a gray and tan. And those are our little four-legged babies. I'm in my 40s. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I have actually never seen it. Thank you very much. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Thank you everybody for liking and subscribing. Hello. If you're interested in the subscriber giveaway, that'll be on Saturday. You need to be subscribed to my channel, and then you need to join us in the live on Saturday. Oh, that works. Oh, that's cool that you crochet and your sister crochets. I have a small enough following that I can still pretty much talk to everyone. Thank you very much. But you'll have to be there live on Saturday because we're going to be choosing the winners from the comments. You have to be subscribed to my channel, and then you'll have to join us on Saturday, August 16th, 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. and you'll have to be commenting in the live to have chances to win. Practice does not make perfect, but it does make better. Thank you, and I'll see you a little later on. Cool. What are you making? I thought that I recognized your name. Thank you. Oh, you know, everybody works at their own pace. Okay. But you'll get there. It's about muscle memory and tension. Oh, that's cool. Yes. Let me see here. So I'm doing a mitered granny square. So I'm working only on the outside of these two edges to grow it bigger. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Cool. So this is going to be a panel to try and help block out the sunshine that likes to turn my skin so very, very red. I do not have any children. I have a fur baby, Humphreys. He's 6 years old. He's a black and tan dachshund. Good deal. Thank you so much. And I hope that you have a great day at school tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed and joined the chat. You guys have been just awesome. Yeah, our school doesn't start up until the very end of August. Thank you very much. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. There's a lot of great tutorials on YouTube, but it's cool that you make jewelry. I do not have the skills to make jewelry, but I love to crochet and knit. I'm one of those people that like hyperfixates, and I don't have any other hobbies besides crocheting and knitting. That works. And if I don't see you, have a good rest of your day. Good deal. Glad to see that you're back. Sorry, I'm just looking at something real quick. Okay. Oh, that's okay. You have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. And I'll see you next time. I am making a mitered granny square panel. How are you doing today? I'm crocheting. Good deal. Mitered squares are in both crochet and in knitting. But this particular one is just in crochet. Ah, okay, cool. Thank you everybody for jumping on and being with us on this live. Thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. Not the right place, Jamie. There we go. Yes, I've had a lot of practice and it's muscle memory. Plus, it's a very easy pattern because it's a granny square. It's a specific type of granny square, but it's still just a granny square. Sorry, Humphrey is hearing something. I really like going live because I do like talking with y'all. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Oh, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I am making a mitered granny square. I'm making a mitered granny square panel. Yeah. Oh, please don't put your age in the chat. You're more than welcome to be here, but we don't put our ages in the chat. Thank you. And I know you didn't know, but I'm just letting you know now, okay? So are you crocheting anything right now? Oh, we don't put ages in the chat. It's, I asked that we don't do that because I want people to be safe in my little corner of the world. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Thank you, but I don't sing happy birthday and I don't do shout outs. I am making a mitered granny square panel. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. On a table. You guys are on the table. Oh, so this, it's kind of like a blanket, but it's a mitered granny square panel. So hopefully it'll help kind of block out some of the sunshine. Wow. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. No. That's okay. You have a great day, and thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome to the chat. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've crocheted scrunchies, but they don't sell very well for me, so I give them away at my markets. One of these days, I'm gonna put a mic on you. Ooh, that one looks really cool, Mom. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. So I'm going to tell you, practice makes better. It doesn't make perfect. Don't expect yourself to be perfect. If you make a mistake, that's okay. You don't have to always go back and fix every mistake. Practice your stitches and work on muscle memory and on tension, and it will get easier. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Exactly. I don't always go back and fix every mistake. No problem. Because I figure they are artistic. Makes it very unique, is what my mom says. If I had to go back and fix every mistake I made, I don't think I'd ever finish anything at this point. Thank you very much. Hello. Okay, guys. We're going to switch places for a minute.
No,
Yes, we are, because I need to. Okay. So Mama's going to join you guys for just a minute and show you what she's been working on.
Hello, I'm Jamie's mom. And Humphrey just heard me say that. Humphrey. It's okay. You want to come up here? Come on. He heard me talking to somebody, so I told him to come up here so he can help me. But this is what Jamie's mommy does. This is called a glam chick. And every one I've made looks different. I never use the same yarn. And I just use things that I have around the house. Yes, I do buy a few things like the little sunglasses and the shoes. I'm going to show you, I'm going to put her up here. We'll see if she'll, I just got to set her right. And she looks awful tiny. And then here's one of my roosters. He's a motorcycle guy, and he's got his own mohawk. See that mohawk going there? Now, and this one, I'm not quite done. I don't have her tail feathers on or her wings or her shoes, but I've worked on her hair this afternoon and it's pretty wild, but it sure was fun to do. So I'll put her up there as well. No, I think I'll take her and work on her, but I'll put him up here. Whoopsie. I think he'll stay. I just have to get his bottom where he can sit. There he goes. And I'll probably have to stand there while Jamie sits in the chair so they don't go down. Oh, Jamie says they're going to fly every time, so I'll take them off. But nice to meet you all. Over and out. This is Grandma.
Okay, hi guys, I'm back. Thank you so much for enjoying Mom's Glamour Chicks. She does such a great job on them. Make sure that you guys are hydrating and you've taken your meds or your vitamins, and that you've eaten. Take care of yourself. Hello, glad to see you're back. I'm doing good. Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? So what did you guys think of Mom's Glam Chicks? I'm probably a little, what's it called, jaded? No.
You're just,
I love Mom's Glam Chicks. She is so creative with them. It is 9. It is 6:53 p.m. in the evening on Thursday. So that would put you in the, no? Yeah, no. Are you in the UK then? Yeah, that would put you in the UK. Yeah. Okay, thank you for reminding me. Sometimes this old brain up here likes to work and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, sometimes it goes on vacation. Okay. Thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed and been hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. I'm from the United States. I live in Wyoming. Aha. So you must be in or near the UK, I think. Because you guys are quite a bit ahead of us. That's all right. You don't have to. I'm going to show you guys something here. Maybe. So, this is where Humphrey and Bella like to hang out most of the time. Humphrey is the big one and Bella is the small one. And then, of course, Mom's sitting over there. Oh. What did I do? There we go. For those of you that are waiting on the tutorial for the shirt, sweater, sweatshirt, I'm hoping to get the rest of it out later on this month so that people can be working on it if they would like to. ... Okay. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. I am making a mitered granny square panel to hopefully kind of block some of the sun at my market this weekend. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Sub patterns are easier than others to go quicker on. And it also helps when you have a yarn that's less splitty. Plus I'm using a pretty large hook for this yarn because I'm using a 6mm hook, which is, you know, relatively large compared to, where's that at? The yarn itself. It calls for a 5 or a 5.5, but even that would be quite large with this. Thank you. And I'm only working on 2 sides of this because that's how you do a mitered granny square. But here's my corner. And so you can see the 2 sides that I'm working on. And then the opposite corner looks like this because it doesn't have anything, I'm not working on it. Disturbed. Is that a band or a movie? I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. I'm not up on pop culture. There we go. Ah. What kind of music do they play? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not something that I'd be into. I think probably what I like to listen to the most is country, some pop, but mostly country, and then, you know, stuff from the 80s and the 70s and the 60s and the 50s and the 40s, some classical.
Some pop, some rock, some hip hop.
And make sure you guys are staying hydrated. And that if it's hot, you're staying cool. And if it's cold, you're staying warm. I almost want to say that it's unseasonably warm here, but that's not the truth. It's supposed to be warm right now. Although we've seen it snow in August. I've seen it snow in July. So who knows what Mother Nature has in store for us.
I tell them because of our altitude.
Where we're at, we're more than a mile high from ground sea level, and we tend to get cooler earlier. And a couple years ago, we had a snow that was like 3 feet. Wasn't that almost overnight? And it took a while to dig out from that one. But we're kind of lucky where we're at right now. We live on a snow route. So that means that they plow the street in front of our house. Thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed and hung out and chatted. I love talking with y'all. And if you haven't heard, I live in Wyoming, where there are more antelope than there are humans. My mom started singing, what's that called? Home, Home on the Range. And if you're interested in the live giveaway, that will be on Saturday, August 16th, which is this coming Saturday. It'll be at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And you have to be subscribed and you have to be on the live, because we will be picking the winners from the comments. I am crocheting a mitered granny square panel. So it kind of basically looks like a blanket at this point. But again, you have to subscribe and you have to be in my live to be able to win. I will be giving away one handcrafted plushie that I have made, and then I will also be giving away a pattern. Now the plushie is only in the United States, but the pattern is worldwide. But again, you'll have to be on the live. And again, thank you to everybody who has been here and been talking with me and has liked and subscribed. You guys are helping me create an awesome community where we can be friends and hopefully no drama and just have a good experience. Be able to share some kindness. Here in a minute, I'll show you guys what this kind of looks like again. I'm making this panel so that it will block out the sun at my market on Sunday. I have, not completely block it out, but kind of block some of it. I have three more Sunday markets, counting this Sunday. And this Sunday is number 3, and now I don't remember what we're, oh yeah, this is the cakewalk. And this one is where money is going to, I think, rescue dogs. So, pretty excited. And then I found out that I have not 1, not 2, but 3 markets in October. And what else? I'm trying to think. Oh, I will be showing you guys when it shows up some new yarn. Well, new to me yarn. I was able to get a pretty good, a couple of pretty good de-stash yarn deals. Huh, okay. So when that comes in, I will show you guys what those look like and what those are. So here's kind of what this panel looks like. And I just kind of chose colors that I had. I was gifted this yarn from someone, and I'm already almost, I've gone through 1 ball, but I'm getting ready to go through the second. And of course, this is going to be backwards to you guys, but it is Sundance Montage, and you can get it through Hirschner's. It's okay, it's 100% polyester, but it does feel more like a yarn that has wool in it because of how it's spun. It's not as soft as most of the polyester yarns that I work with have been, but it's not a bad yarn. It's supposed to be a 4 weight, but it is a little thin. And I'm using a 6mm hook to kind of create this piece, because I didn't need like really small holes. I was actually looking for something just to kind of deflect some of that sun. So I had PT today, which is physical therapy. I have it every week. And we did like we did a bunch of different things, but one of the things that we did was the community walking test. And I've been really close to getting where we wanted me to be for like the last several weeks. And then this week, I had blew through our goal. So that was really kind of cool that finally I saw the progress I wanted to see. And my physical therapist was really happy about it. And she's going on vacation, which is fine. I told her that if she needs to cancel next week, that's okay. She deserves her vacation. She works very hard. And she's very, very proactive, not only with her patients, but also in her own life. She needed a new, roof. And so she and her uncle put on a new roof this weekend for her house. And she had to fix her screen door because her mini Australian Shepherd went through the screen door trying to chase a squirrel. She gets to hear about all my life stuff, and I get to hear about hers too. But she's been my physical therapist for 8 years. Well, coming up on 8 years, so we know each other pretty well. But I'm really excited about these destashes because I'm getting them from 2 different individuals. And one of them is a YouTuber that I follow. And okay. One of them is someone that I've bought yarn from before on Etsy. And then the other person was someone that I follow on YouTube. And I was really excited because they're selling yarn that I haven't actually used before, but it's also in colors that I don't have. Because I kind of have some limited colors. So I'm excited to get that stuff and see what they actually look like in real life. Because sometimes it's kind of hard when you're looking at something on, online. I think the YouTuber ones, I know what they're going to be because they're pretty true to life. But the Etsy ones, sometimes her photos are a little dark, but we'll see how it comes out. I'm just excited. I like getting deals on my yarn, and I get yarn off of Facebook Marketplace too. We got several boxes, and I got into them yesterday, and I got mad because, not really mad, but it drives me nuts when skeins, if they're like this, that's fine. But once you've broken them open and you've gotten into them and they start getting floppy and stuff, if you're not going to use them all the way up, this is what I do. I cake them up because I do not like my skeins being like poof, everywhere. I just, that's something that bothers me for whatever reason. I mean, it really shouldn't bother me because yarn's yarn no matter what. But, yeah, that sure sometimes bothers me. Hello and welcome to the chat. Can you have what? The yarn? No. I spent 2 hours yesterday winding the yarn that was, and you know, it's not bad yarn or anything. It just, it needed to be made more useful for me. Let's put it that way. The way I like it to be anyways. But if you're looking for yarn, look on like Facebook Marketplace and secondhand stores, thrift stores, because sometimes you can get some really good deals. You still need to go back and check on like what the actual price of that yarn would be if you ordered it from the yarn store. But there's oftentimes some pretty good deals. Hello, welcome back again. You know, and if you're also, another thing that you can do if you're looking for yarn is let your relatives know, because sometimes they might have some, or they might know someone that has some that will give you some, or maybe you have a birthday coming up and maybe they'll get you some yarn for your birthday. You never know. Well, Anna, you don't have to stay awake. I mean, I'm glad that you're here and thank you for joining us, but you know, if it's bedtime for you, that's okay. Thank you again to everyone who's liked and subscribed. How do I crochet? With my hook and yarn. No, I'm teasing. So like one of the like really, let me get a different yarn. So what you need to do, like when you're learning how to crochet, is you have to learn how to chain. And there's many ways to learn. There's many ways to hold your yarn, many ways to hold your hook. Now what I do when I have my yarn tensioned, my yarn goes under my pinky, over the ring, under the middle, and over the pointer finger. And then my middle finger and my thumb hold the yarn where the slip knot is. Your hook just reaches out and grabs your yarn and you pull through, and that's a chain. So that's like the very, very basic, most beginning thing is like how to chain. I always tell people to try the corner to corner when I'm trying to help them learn how to crochet, because you learn how to chain You learn how to slip stitch, you learn how to single crochet, and you learn how to double crochet. So you basically have learned almost all the stitches that crochet offers. And it will allow you to do the same thing over and over and over and over again, which allows you to learn how to tension and then also learn muscle memory. Get your body used to what it feels like to make a double crochet, what it feels like to make a single crochet, what it feels like to pull the yarn through a loop. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back. No problem. And there's plenty of YouTube tutorials out there that can go through that with you. Okay, no problem. Okay.
So you guys can talk about them again.
Okay, cool. Okie dokies. You know, speaking of guinea pigs, the other night I was watching this YouTube, and I'm sorry, I don't remember the lady's channel. And she rescues guinea pigs, and that was so interesting. I am working on a crochet mitered granny square. It's going to be a panel that I'm going to hang up at my booth at my market this weekend. And welcome to the chat. I forgot to say that. My market is going to be local to me in Wyoming. So it's at the Frontier Mall in Cheyenne, Wyoming. And we're doing markets every Sunday this month. Okay, so I've been live for a little over 2 hours, and then I worked on it for about 2 hours last night. So in total, probably maybe about 4 hours. But again, it's a granny square stitch, so it goes really fast. It's one of the things that I don't have to always be watching. Practice. Practice does not make perfect, but it does make better. Plus, your body learns muscle memory. Whether you're crocheting or you're knitting or you're running, swimming, your body learns what you expect it to do when you're doing X, Y, or Z. Yeah, I do plushies and clothing and sometimes bags. It just kind of depends. I like doing the larger plushies using like Bernat blanket. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Cool beans. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Probably one of my favorite pieces would be clothing, because I both knit and crochet clothing. So yeah, I like to make my own clothes. And then I like making plushies. And I like crocheting. I love crocheting and I love knitting, but I get more dopamine out of crocheting. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. It's probably more muscle memory than the fact that I'm supposedly fast. So for crochet, my great-grandmother taught me how to crochet when I was about 5 years old. And I think she did it for sanity. Hello, how are you doing? I wanted to learn how to knit, and I tried several times, but finally, in 2020, I learned how to knit because I was going to teach myself how to knit socks. Oh, I'm doing good. How's your day going? Thank you very much. Well, my birthday is in early November, if that helps you.
You don't give out our birthdays.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, I just need to say thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. And I am doing a subscriber giveaway on Saturday. That's the one. And it'll be this Saturday, August 16th. Yeah, August 16th at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You'll have to look at the comment above, Anna. So, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to chat. I'm going to be giving away a plushie that I crocheted myself for someone special, my subscribers. And then I will also be, and that's for subscribers that are within the United States. And then for subscribers outside of the United States, for the rest of the world, I will be doing a crochet pattern or a knit pattern. They get their choice. My favorite stitch is the moss stitch because it looks like a crochet stitch, but it gives you more movement, and I just think it's a better stitch because you still get full coverage. Thank you. I am working on, doggone it, I am working on a mitered granny square panel, and I'm going to use it to try and kind of diffuse some of the sunlight coming into my booth. Thank you. I don't know that I multitask that well, but I'm trying. But again, thank you to everyone who's liked and subscribed. Thank you to all my new friends. I love talking to you guys. That's why I like doing the lives. Well, one reason why I like doing the lives is getting to talk to you guys. The other reason is I don't have to edit them. Because if I did, they'd never get posted. Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. It's definitely my favorite stitch. My second favorite would be like back post, front post. Well, thank you. It is 7:31 Mountain Standard Time in Wyoming, which is where I'm at. Hello, how are you doing? I know I saw you in the chat a little earlier, but welcome back. Thank you. You know, all of my folks that are part of my lives and part of the community have been so kind. And that's the kind of community that I like. Oh, okay. Altogether, I have been crocheting since I was 5, so over 35 years. My great-grandmother taught me how to crochet. I think it was for her sanity, because Papa and I used to go over to her house every day, and I'm sure I drove her nuts. No, I like doing plushies. Sometimes I'll do batch, but if I'm doing batch making, I break it up in pieces and I don't do it all at one time. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? So, again, this is what it kind of looks like. And then this is the corner. Good deal. Good deal. There are a lot of really good YouTube tutorials out there. You can check out like the Crochet Crowd. They do really good. So I would talk to your daughter, or sorry, your granddaughter, no, your daughter, and find out number one, what she wants to make. And let her know that like amigurumi and plushies are off the table at first. And there's a reason for that. It's because of the counting and reading the patterns or being able to follow is a step up. So what I would suggest is talk to her about, you know, does she want to make maybe a scarf or maybe a hat? Or does she maybe want to make a blanket or a washcloth? The first like group of stitches that I would probably teach is the corner to corner, because it's so versatile. You can make squares, you can make all different types of rectangles. And the reason why I suggest the corner to corner is because you get to learn chain, single crochet, slip stitch, double crochet. Yeah, you get to learn all 4 of those in one pattern, and then you get to repeat that over and over and over and over again, which helps kind of cement how you form those stitches and helps you learn tension as well as start building that muscle memory. Okie dokie, sorry. Yes, yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, no problem. You know, and you can also like look up YouTube tutorials, like beginner ones, and sit down and do them together with her. That would work too. But when I'm in person, I always have people do the corner to corner. Oh no, I totally understand that. That's going to take time because she has to figure out what feels more natural to her. Holding the yarn and holding the hook. Oh, that's cool. Oh, awesome. Thank you for joining, and you know, I hope that you're all having a good day. That's true. But some people find the pencil grip easier. So it just kind of depends on what feels better in her hand. Oh, and I would not start her out with the hooks that are, I can't think of what this is called, but the ergonomic, because her hands aren't going to be large enough for the ergonomic and it's not going to feel good. Start her out with just the regular ones that are straight metal or plastic. Oh, Mom's like, here. So just a metal one. And of course you have the different tips. This one is an inline. Let me see if I can get that to. This is an inline, and then this is just a regular hook. Now this is the style that I prefer, but Mom seems to like the inline better. Yes, I do crochet stuffed animals. I would start out with just a regular 4-weight or a DK, depending on where you're at. Yeah. I like just the regular ones. I do not particularly care for the inline. For me, the inline tends to split the yarn more. Ah, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah. I can use them, I just don't prefer them because for me, they're more splitty with the yarn. And, you know, just remind your daughter that she's not going to be perfect and it takes time. Yeah. But then some yarns are just more splitty than others. But definitely start with a 4-weight. And probably a little bit bigger hook, like I would say probably a 5 or a 5.5. Yeah, you know, and if your granddaughter or your daughter gets flustered easily, then just say, okay, we're only going to do this for 10 minutes. And then we're going to go do something else. And then we'll come back to it later on. And just practice in small increments. Sometimes that works better for folks too. Do I enjoy embroidery? I do not. However, my mom, who loves to make glamour chicks, is the one that does help me with embroidery because I don't do well at it. Like embroidering on the faces and stuff. Mom is really good at that. Yes. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh, here. And then my mom reminded me that she put eyes on this snake. I was going to have her embroider them on, but then she decided she wanted to use beads, which is totally cool. And it's really pretty and eye-catching in the light. Huh? Sorry, Mom's talking to me too. Yes, they are. And Mom does such a good job at the glamour chicks. She's so creative with them. I can crochet up a storm. I can knit up a storm. I will weave in my ends. Putting eyes or a face on an animal or something else, I do not do well with that. I mess it up a lot. So it's just easier to work with Mom because she can put the faces on and make them look really cool. Hello and welcome to the chat. How are you doing? But you know, everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses. And it's okay because my mom used to embroider like pillowcases and stuff. And so my mom is really good at the embroidery side of it. And so where I can make quite a bit of plushies in, you know, a short amount of time, it takes Mom longer to do something similar. But she's good at the embroidery, whereas I'm good at like creating my own patterns and stuff. Do I like sewing them? Not particularly, but I can do it, and I do it. Needle felting is cool. I've never done, well, that's not true. We've done a little bit of it when I was in a workshop long time ago. But it's not something that I do much, really have thought much about. Other than I am going to needle felt my mom's sweater that she was supposed to get for Christmas last year. Still haven't done that. Cool. Yeah, my mom likes embroidery. My mom likes flashy stuff. She's good at the flashy stuff. Yes, my mom very much is a diva.
That's not the way I dress.
Huh?
I don't dress like that.
Again, thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. Do I like quilting? No. I do have a friend who quilts, a gentleman, and he does some really cool work. He made me a quilt and mom a quilt. His wife a couple quilts. I mean, he's pretty prolific at it, and he doesn't ask for any, money for it. He just, if he needs like fabric, he'll ask you to buy the fabric. But other than that, he really likes just doing them. He likes quilting, which is cool. Yeah, my great-grandmother taught me how to crochet, but apparently no one took the time to teach my mom or my aunt. They weren't, well, mom says they were working. And so as an adult, I got to teach my mom and my aunt how to crochet. And I got them started, and then of course mom likes to watch YouTube tutorials. And she just rocks them. And yes, I love doing stuff with my mom. And my hobbies are knitting, crocheting, hello, how are you doing again? And hanging out with the dogs and mom. Well, thank you. Mom is definitely a good soul. It is actually fabric. It is like a fabric background for a floating wall. They did not have purple peonies, so I had to get purple roses, which is just awesome. Thank you. Yeah. And then I have some yarn that I keep eyeing that I might turn into a dog this weekend. Yes, my favorite flower is a peony, and we have several peony bushes outside our house that are heirloom from the family. And then my mom's favorite flower are African violets, and we have a ton of African violets in our front room, but that's because mom is so good at propagating them and growing them, and like she gets given plants that are kind of on their last leg and she rehabs them, and then mom likes to sell the plants, which is cool. Thank you. Yeah. My favorite movie. Oh, I think that my favorite movie has to be one of the Indiana Jones's movies. I don't think I can pick one that's like the best. Maybe the third one, though. That one was really good. Tulips are cool too, yeah. We have a lady in town that does what are they called when they're like the pearls, string of pearls? But what's that type of plant called?
Oh, they're kind of like a succulent.
So we have a lady in town that is really good with succulents. And then, so the people in the plant group call her for succulent advice. And then if they want help with their African violet, they call Mom. Yes, yes, we have dogs. Humphreys and Bella. Let me see if I can catch them here. Just 1 second. Maybe I can. Okay. So that's Humphreys that Mom is pointing to. And then if she'll point to Bella, that's Bella. And those are our babies.
Can't tell them if it's
Mom says you can't tell on the TV.
on the phone. It's like one big dog.
So, I wonder if I didn't, oh, I didn't tighten that. That's why that's doing that. Thank you. Yep, that's my mom. We are a team. Oh, yes, the other stuff. Yeah, that's Grandma's wallpaper. Thank you. Well, thank you. I wanted a environment for my channel that's nice and welcoming and people are kind to each other. And there's, you know, I don't want any drama. Oh, if you need to sleep, go ahead and go to sleep. Trust me, I'm around. I do lives. My scheduled lives are Thursday at 5 and then Saturday at 1. And then I also do pop-up lives, at least one during the week. So, and then every once in a while I throw up a video. This is my first set of market. You're right. This is like the one that we're doing is kind of like a farmer's market. And this is the first time that I've done it. And the first day was okay, but it was really hot. The second day, it was extremely windy. So this is our third day, and we'll see kind of how this goes. Because I've signed up for every Sunday in August because that's how you got the discount. So I like doing indoor markets better than outside markets, that's for sure. Oh, that's cool that you use the loom. Hi, Zanny. How are you doing? I saw your lives earlier. You guys are kind of funny. Well, thank you. Holy moly. Well, thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed. Oh, cool. My favorite color is purple. Yeah, if you hit the bell and tell it to give you all my notifications, then you'll know every time I go live. Oh, that is awesome though. Because you're doing a textile that I can't do. That's so awesome that you're able to weave. Yeah. They what? Oh, well, maybe because some of those people were saying some not so nice things.
Yes, you're not supposed
And, you know, just a reminder to everyone, I try to keep everything PG because I do get people that are underage in my chat, and I want it to be a safe environment for them. Oh, okay, cool. I'm sorry, I don't do shout outs. Yeah. Oh, I thought I answered that. I'm so sorry. My favorite color is purple, like the roses in the back. Thank you for coming, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, and welcome to the chat. No, I'm not a member of a church, and I do not do those because they only let people, like their own parishioners, be vendors. But that's okay because they need to have their support their people, you know. Thank you so much for coming, and you have a great night, and I will see you next time. I am working on a mitered granny square. Good deal. Well, have a good night, and I'll see you next time. So I'm only working on 2 sides of the square. Well, it's not really a square now, but because I'm making a panel, and so the colors do not go all the way around. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'll show you here in just a minute. Well, there we go. Well, thank you. I think that everybody in the chat has been pretty awesome. And I love doing these lives because I get to talk to you guys. Oh, okay. No problem. I hope you have a good night. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. That is a very good question because that is a problem. So I like crochet because it gives me a lot of dopamine to be able to finish a project fairly quickly. Here, let me show you guys again. So this is what my mitered granny square kind of looks like. This is my corner up here. So you're 100% correct. I don't buy that stuff. And, you know, if someone else does, they may not know that stuff is, oh, thank you guys so much. And thank you for joining our live. And, you know, if you need to leave, that's okay. I'll see you soon. I don't think everybody realizes just how devastating fast fashion can be in our world. Because people that are making our clothes aren't getting paid enough. And they're not being taken care of. They're working in conditions that are not good. And then we have the other side of it where the textiles are not being reused. And because they're not being reused, they're just being thrown into landfills. And we're kind of gunking up the environment without really taking care of it. And so when you can reclaim stuff, that's awesome. But it's not always possible. So my feeling on it is I'm not going to buy that stuff that has, that people are not being paid a decent wage for and are not being taken care of. But the flip side of that is I realized that not everybody understands that. And if you can get something at a good price, you're probably going to jump for it. And I don't blame them. I mean, the economy is hard for everyone. And I just think, for myself personally, oh yeah, I make tops, and I've made a skirt, and I've made shorts and pants. I make a lot of tops, because I do like making my own clothes. Now, do I still sometimes buy clothes? Yes. But I try to buy stuff that's going to last me a while and not just come apart at the seams real quick. Yes, and there are some YouTubers that are really good at it. There's one that does knitting and crocheting, and I'm sorry, I can't remember what her name is. I'll have to look her up. But she is really good at advocating and explaining what happens in fast fashion, and how like yarns are created, and how even when stuff is supposed to be like zero impact on the environment, it still has an impact on the environment because you have to wash it. You have to clean the fibers. Like, there's so much that goes into it. And I'm not an expert on all of that. I know like just enough to try and keep myself out of trouble. If I can remember her name, I will put it in the description box. Yes. You're correct. And there's a lot of people out there that do a lot more education on it. I don't. Because the other side of the coin is people can't always afford something that would be maybe a little bit more expensive because they just don't have the money to buy it. And so they buy stuff that's less expensive because that's what they can afford. And so I don't want to like make anybody feel bad because of what they're buying or what they're using, because it is hard out there, and I do not want to make anyone feel bad. I do. I make clothes for my mom, my aunt. I've made clothing for a friend, for the dogs, although the dogs don't like it. So yes, I've made clothing. Where was I going with that? Oh, well. Sorry.
Somebody asked you a question.
Remember to hydrate, folks. And if you have not taken your medicines, take your medicines and vitamins. Make sure that you're eating and you get enough sleep, because you have to take care of yourself. And I am going to have a peach soda water. Because you have to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. And not many people will take care of you. I have curly hair, but it doesn't like to stay curly. Some of it goes flat, some of it stays curly. Gets knotted real easily, so I use Garnier fruit, whatever. It smells like fruit. And then I make sure that I leave a little conditioner in my ends to try and help keep from having all of my everything tangle, because my hair is getting kind of long. I've been growing it out for several years. I went bald and cut everything off in 2021, I believe, and I donated that hair. I had long hair like this. Hello, how are you doing? And I had it all shaved off and donated. And I don't think I'll do that again because I really like my hair, and I have donated my hair a couple of times in my life. I used to keep my hair really short because of grandma, but now I really like my hair long. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, everybody has their strengths and what they like to do. Hello. Thank you. I'm going to be honest. I do not remember. I'm not trying to be rude. Sorry, I don't remember. Could you remind me? No, I'm not set up to take donations, but thank you. Yeah, I did it the first time after my grandfather died of cancer, and I've done it a couple of times. But I think I'm going to keep it this time. They probably wouldn't want it anyways because my hair has a lot of issues because of... Oh, okay. Good deal. My liver is cirrhotic, and no, I was not an alcoholic. It's just part of the disease process in my body, and so because of that, my hair is not as good as it once was. But yes, I did like donating my hair. Oh, no problem. It's just part of life. Everybody's got something. And some people have more than others. And you never know what someone is dealing with. That's why I'm trying to also promote kindness. Because the world is hard enough. We need to be kind to each other. Well, this week we hit 200, and then Zan was on earlier and said that we hit 250, which is just a shocker.
And why do you use this the other people's names?
And just so you guys know, Zan is a family member, and we support each other, and we know each other in real life. I'm sorry to hear that. That is always so hard. No problem. I hope you have a good night and a good day, and I'll see you when I see you. Oh, I'm sorry. That must be really rough. So like I said, Mom loves African violets, and this is one of her violets that's flowering right now. And we have quite a few that are flowering right now. Well, she does. And you'll see it when I post things. I often use either her glamour chicks or pictures of her flowers as kind of the image, because I love everything that Mom does. Thank you. Oh, I understand what you're saying. But I have to be, this sounds stupid, but I have to be careful with a lot of that local stuff because there's no, I just have to be careful with it because of how my skin reacts to certain things. And there's only certain like shampoos and conditioners that I can use anyways. So, but I totally get what you're saying. Like, we do buy small. Sometimes I buy a lot from Amazon, but we do try and buy small. So, I'm getting a dachshund in resin, and it's going to be purple resin from the gentleman that made my dragon head. He and I traded last weekend, and I gave him an axolotl, and he gave me a dragon head. And then I talked to him about getting a dachshund made. And so he is working on that. And I got to see the first like prototype, and it is so cool. So I can't wait to see what all he comes up with. And I might do some videoing of his booth as well as mine, because he comes up with some really cool stuff. And it's just his side job, but I think it's kind of blowing up for him, which is really cool. And I did make a post about him. So if you look at my posts and scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see a link to his Facebook, because that's how he does stuff. Do I enjoy traveling? No, and I'll tell you why. I used to be the manager of a courier company, and I had to go all over the place. And then I got my CDL, and I started driving semi-trucks. And again, drove a lot. And so no, I'm kind of a homebody. Like, I don't mind going with Mom, but I would never travel on my own anymore. Although I think eventually Mom and I are going to go down to ride the trains at the Grand Canyon, if they're, up and running. But that won't be this year. Do you like to travel? Do I? No. I just have the fur baby. We have Humphreys and Bella. And Bella is my mom's, and Humphreys is mine. Yeah, some people are very adventurous, and that is so cool. I like watching sometimes the travel vlogs, like going to different places and eating different kinds of food. Bella is Bella is 8 going on 9, and Humphreys is 6, and he'll be 7 next year. So they're not ancient, but they're not young whippersnappers. And because of their breeds, they're small dogs, and not always, but often, their small breeds can live a little bit longer. Thank you very much. Okay, where did you go? Oh, there it is. About the only things that I do anymore as hobbies are knitting and crocheting. Oh, thank you very much and welcome to the chat. I also sometimes will make stickers, but I'm doing that more for my business than as a creative outlet. So typically I knit or I crochet, and that's about it. I know how to drop spin wool, but I don't really do that anymore. I kind of hyper focus on my knitting and my crochet. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody who has liked and subscribed. You guys are helping me make this an awesome community. I love talking with you guys on the lives. Oh, thank you very much. And it means a lot to me to be able to talk to you guys and interact. Right, but she wasn't using a drop spindle, she was using a spinning wheel. And I do have one, I just have never used it. I always did drop spindle. And I really was like, oh, I'm gonna get into spinning and this will be awesome. And yeah, I went back to my first love of crochet. Yeah, you're correct. Okay, so tips. You want to work, keep learning the stitches and working them, but you're learning your tension and you're learning how it feels most comfortable to you to tension your yarn, hold your hook. And then as you do that over and over and over again, you're building up muscle memory, which will help you as you continue on crocheting, because practice makes better. It doesn't make perfect, but it makes better. And the more you practice, the more you build up that muscle memory. And it's the same thing whether you're crocheting or you're knitting or you're running or you're swimming or whatever you're doing. You build up that muscle memory, and your brain and body just know what's expected, how you're wanting it to move. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that particular, well, I'm not a big fan of any of those movies, but that's just me. No problem. But it's interesting how much in those movies is really kind of controversial. I mean, I really used to like a movie called McClintock. But now when I watch it, it's like, oh my goodness, like all this stuff that was being said and being done and the innuendo and stuff, that's not appropriate in today's world. And once I realized how negative that stuff was, then it was like, oh, I don't particularly care for that movie. Yeah. You're 100% correct. There's more antelope than people, which some people like that, some people don't. There's not a ton of like places to eat in a lot of the, because it's really rural. Gosh, I say that word weird. Rural. There's not a lot of folks. And so like where I'm at in Cheyenne, people tend to go down to Fort Collins, which is about 40 minutes away in Colorado, to, you know, do their shopping and eating out and that kind of stuff. And sometimes they go to, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. We do get snowstorms. And there are a lot of times if you live a little bit out of town, you'll get snowed in for a couple days. But there's lots of areas to go skiing and hiking, hunting, fishing, any kind of outdoors sport, we have it. What else? I think the biggest thing is the weather and then trying to find a place to live. Those are probably your two biggest negatives, because right now it's just really hard to find housing, and housing can be pretty expensive, and we have the lowest like cost of living expense, but we also oftentimes don't pay as well as like say Colorado or even Nebraska. I hope that answered your question. And I really like it here, but not everyone does. But you almost always get to see the sun almost every day. And like even during the winter when it's snowing or if it's raining, you almost always get to see the sun. So our city is set on biases. And we do not have good public transportation in Wyoming, like at all. Could you walk it? Yes. Some areas I would say you wouldn't really want to walk, but then other areas are just fine. Like we have a greenway. Hello, how are you doing? So it kind of depends on what area you're in. Yeah, the sun's not too bad. You just have to remember that you're higher in elevation, closer to God, closer to the sun. So you got to make sure that you're wearing your sunscreen and that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I live in the capital city. And hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. And there's like 70,000 people in the capital city. And if you're looking at other capital cities, we're tiny. But we kind of like it that way. We have grown some. We do have an Air Force base. We have, I think, Microsoft and Facebook, or I mean, whatever they are, they're coming here because we have a couple data centers. So, you know, there's good things and there's bad things, just like everywhere else. No, I was born in, well, I should have been. I was born in Texas, and then 2 weeks after I was born, Grandma and Papa came down to Texas with my aunt and my uncle, and they packed us up and moved us back up to Wyoming because my mom and dad had gotten a divorce, and I was born after the divorce. And they moved us back up here to Wyoming, incidentally, into this house. And then when I was 8 years old, Mom and I finally moved out into our own house across the street. And then a couple years ago, we sold that house and moved back into this one to help Grandma. My mother, yes, my mom was born in Wyoming. My aunt was born in Wyoming. My grandparents were born in Wyoming. My father, I believe, was born in Arkansas. Yeah, I'm crocheting right now. Oh, tips. Okay. Yes, and I am very grateful that I grew up here and not in New Mexico. You have to practice. Practice makes better, but not perfect. You need to learn how it feels best for you to hold the yarn and the hook. There really isn't any right way. It's what works best for you. And then you want to just practice your stitches, and that will, the more you practice, the more that you're going to build up that muscle memory, which is going to make it easier for you to crochet. We almost always had dogs around, and my grandfather, my papa, he quit his job to become my chauffeur and take me to school. No, he took an early buyout. Yep. In fact, my grandfather's saddle is in the museum up at Douglas, where they do the state fair. And then there's some other stuff in there from my great-grandmother and her family. Thank you. Yes, he was so awesome. And, you know, there weren't many other guys in our life, but Papa, he was there for us. And he would take me to school, and he would pick me up, and we'd go to my great-grandmother's house almost every day, even after school. And, you know, we were buds. We did pretty much everything together. So, yeah, my grandpa was special to me. My grandmother was definitely the large and in charge person in the family. She wanted to make all the decisions. And sometimes that went well and sometimes it didn't, but that's okay. Because now she has passed on, and she is, I believe, in a better place, and she's much happier. I was born in the early 80s, and I know you want the exact year, and I'm not going to give it to you, hon. But I was born before 85, let's put it that way. Oh, yes, I think that she is in a much better place, and I think that she's where she wanted to be. My papa passed away about a little over 23 years before she passed. And she never remarried, was never interested in that. And I think that she's happier now that she's with him. and they're with their son that had passed when he was 7. Plus, you know, there's a lot of other family members that are up there, and almost all of her siblings have passed now. There's just 2 left, and neither one of them are doing so hot. But I really hope that, you know, they continue to do as best as they can. But yeah, I really think Grandma is exactly where she wants to be. My mom does, yeah. We don't grow our food because the growing season is so short, and if you're going to do that in this area, it's best to have a like a greenhouse set up, and we don't have that here. But we do have a ton of flowers. We have a big blue spruce, which is a pine tree that is not my friend. Because it likes to leak sap like everywhere and drop its needles and pine cones and little twigs, and it's a dirty tree. I mean, it's beautiful, massively beautiful, but it's killing the grass. It is just dropping junk everywhere, and it takes so much to keep it the backyard and the front yard clean that it's a huge tree. And they should not have planted it where they did. It's beautiful, but it needs to be like in the middle of a cemetery or something where people can enjoy it. Hello, how are you doing? But it's over 100 feet tall, and it is over 100 years old. So there's no moving it. Oh, good. Glad to see that you're doing good. But we used to have a cherry tree in our front yard. Not a cherry tree. A pink cherry apple tree. There we go. And that was cool because when the pink flowers would come down, they would stain the sidewalk pink for a while. That was always awesome. Again, thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. I really do like talking to y'all. These lives are fun for me, and I hope that they're fun for you too. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for being here, and, you know, God bless you too, and I hope that you have a great night. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, absolutely. I'm working on a mitered square granny square, and I'm making the panel so that I can hang it up at my market on Sunday to try and kind of deflect some of the sunlight. Oh, thank you. My market is a local market, so it is at the local mall on Sundays, and we're doing it every Sunday. Motorbikes. Honestly, I've never been interested in vehicles. That's cool. I'm glad you crochet. In Wyoming. in the US. Me too. I love to crochet. I love to knit. They're very versatile things that I can take with me when I am traveling to doctor's appointments or got to go do things. Oh, you live in Idaho? Cool. It is 8:32 for me. Cool. That is awesome that you do the markets. But please don't put your, I'm not getting upset with you, but please don't put your age in the chat. I want it to be safe for everyone. It's not a dig at you. You didn't know, but I'm just letting you know now, okay? Hello again. Oh boy, I'm about to run out of yarn again. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, we have 2 dogs, a Dachshund and then a Chiweenie, which is a Dachshund Chihuahua cross. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing. And thank you for coming to this live and talking with me. I really do enjoy it. I do. Oh, cool. What type of dog do you have? Cool. What type of dog is Queenie? And what type of dogs do you have? Is it Star? Oh, cool. That's awesome. Pretty dogs. Oh, cool. Chow chows are kind of cool with those blue tongues. My cousin had a chow chow when I was a kid. And he was pretty nice. A big fluff ball. Oh, okay, cool. My physical therapist has a miniature Australian Shepherd. My favorite animal, well, of course, dogs. But if we're not talking pets, oh, cool, a Nikita. And then my animal of choice would be probably a anteater or a sloth. I know, kind of random and weird. Let's see, I don't have any more yarn ready to go. Oh, cool. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day or a great night, and I'll see you later. Oh, wow. That's cool. Lots of hair flying around there. So, this is kind of what this looks like. I ran out of yarn. So, I think what I'm going to do is, thank you. I think, well, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for liking and subscribing and being here and talking with me. Remember that we're doing the live giveaway this Saturday, August 16th, at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time in the United States. We will be doing a plushie giveaway for U.S. residents that are subscribers, because it's only for subscribers. And then I'm also doing a giveaway for outside of the United States, the rest of the world, on Saturday as well. During that live, you have to be one of my subscribers, and then you also have to be in the chat and commenting, because we'll be choosing our winners from the chat. Okay, I go live Thursdays 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then Saturdays 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and then I go live in pop-up lives when I feel like it. Sometimes those tend to be a little bit later at night. What else? I want to again thank you all for joining me and being here. Now, I always end my one will be a plushie, and then one will be a pattern giveaway. I always end my videos the same way. I want you to know that you are wanted, you are needed, and you are loved. Please be kind to everyone, including yourself. And I am going to hop off here, guys, and I will see you in my next live. I hope you all have a great day, a great night, and see you later. Bye, guys.